welcome back to Added Time. Lockdown's back, and so are we after a short Christmas hiatus. We're back to review all the games, and we'll be back better than ever. We've just finished watching Southampton 1, Liverpool nil. Of course, Boris Johnson's speech meant I missed the only goal of the game, typical. But a great goal by Danny Ings. Let's start with one of the big talking points, and it's the fact that Klopp started two midfielders in the centre-back positions today. Is Liverpool's injury problems destroying their hopes at another second title, lads?
Yes, I think it's definitely making them struggle because without them, they'd be a lot less competitive.
Yeah, sorry, the camera angles just make me laugh.
Harry's forehead there.
It's a bit amateur today because I've had to have an impromptu go on the iPad with no headphones, so it's going to be a bit ropey.
A bit like Liverpool's attack as well today. It was a bit of a one-man army going at the goal. Mane was the only one who can leave with his head held up high, I think.
And he, because I had a bet on him to get 2 shots on target, and he got 1, which was pretty embarrassing.
He was just the only one running at them. Also, something I spotted today, I think the fact Liverpool were playing 2 of their more defensive centre midfielders in centre-back meant that they had a midfield which, whilst energetic, it lacked a lot of the bite that they need to retain the ball. And that really showed for me today. But Southampton were excellent defending in the second half. Vestergaard's injury has meant Jack Stephens is back in the defence, and he was fantastic tonight.
Jack Stephens was pretty good. England call up for Jack Stephens?
Christ, him and Stones are making resurgence to that team. But some great stats as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold gave away the ball 38 times, which is more than any other player this season.
Wow. Someone was listening to Clyde, weren't they?
Yeah, I think his name's Martin, but
wrong one. Wow.
Did write that down, but that did really make me think. One of the differences for Liverpool this season has, you notice, Robertson and Alexander-Arnold just haven't been on it. And I did look into it, and last season they had 31 goals and assists compared to so far this season they've only had 8 together. So that, I think that's really the difference for Liverpool. You do see that Robertson and Alexander-Arnold aren't getting those quality crosses in.
But they have to defend more because Van Dijk's not there.
I think that's a fair point, but the fact that they are having to defend more is...
I think Alexander-Arnold's been pretty poor every time I've watched him this season. Like, giving away, as you said, 32 times, that is pretty ridiculous. He's just not making the most of the possession like he would last year.
Yeah.
Trent out, Lamptey in.
I think potentially he's suffering from the first bit of burnout in his career. Of course, he came in onto the scene quite hot, didn't he? And he's started basically every game since. I think now he's maturing. Maybe he's just starting. He's starting to level out a bit, and maybe it'll take some time to get back to that early career form. But that's the table. Manchester United, what a chance they have against Burnley next week to go top, 3 points clear. Me and Harry both wrote them off in our pre-season predictions. I think it's fair to say we'll give the credit to James.
Long season ahead.
Long season ahead, but at the moment,
that board's midway through.
At the moment, we'll give some credit to James. Do you think they can do it?
They'll tumble.
Yeah, mate. I said it all along, mate. You two that weren't listening, I said it all along.
As I said, the season's not over, mate. You're acting like you've already won.
Yeah, you better hope it's not over because Chelsea are bloody shit, mate. So there you go.
Yeah, we're really good, actually. Think, if you get like 3 wins in a row, you can just go up about 10 places. It's so tight. We're only 10 points off the top.
Even Southampton, they hadn't won in 4 games today, and they've won today. They've shot straight back up 4 points off the top. I mean...
Yeah, exactly. It's so tight. It doesn't really matter. Any other year would be finished.
A final word on Southampton, lads. How do you think they're going to fare towards the end of this season? Of course, as I said, 4 games without a win. They seem to be struggling, but they look right back on it tonight.
I think injuries is killing them. The squad depth. Maybe it isn't injuries. I don't know too much about them, but their bench today was absolutely shocking. It just seems to be all youth players. So I think that may be a problem with them going forward. Being
spurred on by the David Walliams regen. Ralph Hasenhüttl.
Right.
Them emotions at the end of the game were, yeah.
He probably idolises Klopp.
Yeah,
doesn't
he beat his hero. I mean, he does try to be like Klopp. So I think,
he literally looks like him as well. Just a bit creepy, to be honest.
yeah, James.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you beat Philip Schofield in selling cars, then you'd cry yourself.
Yeah, bit of team building fellatio after the game, I think, for Ralph Hasenhüttl there.
Was that? Wow.
Well, yet again, another shock in this Premier League season. We're going to be back with some more. We're going to be back tomorrow night for the big one, the biggest game of the season, Tottenham v Brentford. May even get a special guest for that one.
Boris has locked you all down to watch it. There's no excuses. You
Yeah.
watch it, all right?
They even get me in my Domino's outfit in the car doing it.
Yeah.
So that'll be a special treat.
That's a big moment.
And also 5 likes on this video and we will see Harry Martin's chin tomorrow. Thank you for watching. As ever, we'll be back.